Kit Kats can read.
Hello, it's Casey. Welcome to day number 7 of October. I don't actually think that I've done any vlogs for October yet because I'm a mess, to be honest. You will see in my vlog exactly why. Just everything's a bit all over the place at the moment. Just sort of like grieving and yeah, just everything's just a bit of a mess. October was a really bad start. But update wise, I have finished a graphic novel and that is on my Goodreads. So I'm just gonna like log on and quickly tell you what that was because I literally only finished it like the other day, so it's really nice to have finished something for October so far, even though it was a graphic novel. So it's called Haruhiro Astronaut. That's probably a really, really bad pronunciation of that. Haruhiro? I'm not entirely sure. But it's by Ichigo Takano, who is the author of the Orange series, and they did that, and it's at the end of volume number 2, the complete collection of volume number 2 of Orange. So obviously because it's a separate manga, I read it as a separate manga. And guys, I'm on 43 out of 50 books on Goodreads. But my currently reading list is massive, but I'm trying to read the books that I said that I wanted to read this year. So yeah, so reading wise, I'm reading Scythe by Neil Shusterman. This I started last month and I am now on page 322, and in this book there are, let's have a look, 440 something, so I've got like 120 left. And Sophia, who I was buddy reading it with, she finished it like by the end of the month, and then I've been behind, like I'm pretty much like a week and a day behind her, so unfortunately that's just the way it goes. So I'm currently reading that. I'm determined to get it finished though, and then I want to begin with the books that are actually on my TBR for the month. I know that I need to read Beartown by Frederick Buckman because I've got that from my library as an ebook to read, and yeah, and then I would like to get cracking with my actual TBR because there's a lot of books on it, and where I haven't been reading, I'm behind. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that today I'm going to be reading more of Scythe, and then if I somehow manage to complete Scythe today, I will go straight on to Beartown by Frederick Buckman. I have no idea what I'm going to think about Beartown. Like, it's not really like it's a read that I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to read that, but I've heard good things about it. It's not really the sort of read that I would read, so I'm going out of my comfort zone with this book, especially as it's also an adult book, so yay for adult books. Look at me branching out. You should be proud of me. So yeah, that's literally all I've been reading lately. The book that I finished the other day of the graphic novel, Scythe is what I'm currently reading, Beartown is what I want to read afterwards. So yeah, so I'm going to head off now. I'm currently uploading my September wrap up as we speak, and I'm going to literally do a couple of things left on my laptop. I need to write a review for Mooncakes on my laptop and just check a couple of like inboxes, and then I'm free to read pretty much, and then I'll be getting my dinner in like a couple of hours time because I had my lunch today at like 12, and although it's like 5:30, my meals are a bit weird lately because of work, because if I work a long day, then my breaks are like between 10 and 11, and then 1 to 2, and then it's like 4 to 5, so I don't really have dinner at work. It's strange, and so because of that, my stomach isn't really hungry at like 5:30 to 6 anymore, so it's moved. Sometimes I only have one meal a day. I've already lost like half a stone, so that's really good. Anyway, that's going off on a complete tangent compared to reading. So yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of things, then I'm gonna get to reading. I'll see you soon. Hey guys, so it's Wednesday the 16th of October. Couldn't even remember the month then for some reason. and I just wanted to give you a quick update on like all my reading and stuff, because I'm editing videos and I realise I don't have a lot of footage for October. I've literally done like one vlog, so all things considered, I know everything that's happened and everything, like the breakup, and I've been unwell, and yeah, sounds like I'm making excuses, but that honestly is what has happened. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a really quick update on reading stuff. So I've had some books that have come in the mail because I needed retail therapy. I say needed, I don't really need, but it was the only thing at the time that helped. And then I got ill and now I'm down on hours, so how I'm going to pay for those is a different story. It will all get sorted somehow. So yeah, so I've got some books that have come in the mail. I have had The Wrong Side of Kai by Estelle Mescamé. I've had Clipped Wings by Helena Hunting. And if we go over here to my TBR cart, I've got Ninth House, which is just sat here, and Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, which is right here. So these are the books that I've had come so far. I've got 2 more coming tomorrow. That's Casey West's latest book, and also I've got another book as well. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, Heartstopper Volume number 2, that's what it was. So Heartstopper Volume 2 will be a nice and quick read for me, but I loved the first graphic novel. It was so cute, so adorable, so needed to get my hands on the second really, and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna splurge and get pretty much near enough all the books that are on my Amazon wish list actually. So yeah, and I've sorted out my Amazon wish list lately as well. So reading wise, I will let you guys know what I've been reading. So reading has been a little bit all over the place, if honest. I have been starting books and not finishing them, and then I start another book and not finishing it, and I've been doing that for months now, which is why my currently reading list contains like 20 or more books on it, because I start one book one month and then I don't put it on the next month, because I've got books that I really want to read, books that I need to read, and yeah, so it's a bit all over the place, but we're gonna roll with it. So I'm currently reading Every Heart a Doorway by Shannon Maguire. Place the picture over here. I'm buddy reading this along Keisha. She's already finished it. She has already finished the second book as well. So I am behind. I have been unwell the past few days, so I've actually been really exhausted. I have been procrastinating. I have been on my laptop. I've been sort of like napping quite a lot. So yeah, and every time I do try and read, I doze off because it relaxes me. So I've struggled, but I am actually quite enjoying Every Heart a Doorway though, I must admit. There was a chapter where I was just like, oh my god, did that actually happen? And now it's just, yeah, it's really cool. So I'm like just past the halfway mark of it. So I'm going to try and read some more today. And then I've also been reading Scythe by Noel Schusterman, the first book that is in the Arc of the Scythe series, and I've literally got like 100 pages left. I'm on page 326 and there's like 400 and something I think in this book, 430, so yeah, near enough like 100 pages left of that. So I would like to also get that read, but I've got a library book that needs to go back in a couple of days, and this is a really easy read and I haven't picked it up yet. So this is What Magic Is This by Holly Bourne. So yeah, and it's really short and the writing is like really spread out as well, like this. So yeah, I'd like to try and start that today and see what I think about it, and yeah, I'll let you know what I do think about it. So those are like the 3 main books that I've been currently reading. I have strayed off of my TBR like so badly by, you know, trying to finish Scythe, by starting Every Heart a Doorway, which isn't even on my TBR, and then What Magic Is This too, sort of thing. So yeah, but it is to happen, and I feel like I'm just gonna read whatever I want to read at the moment. I know I've got a Bookopoly TBR, but I'm gonna try and read from the Bookopoly TBR, but just reading what I want to read. And if I find that I don't find a book from that list that I don't want to read, then I'm just gonna roll with it because I'm a mood reader. I'm a mood reader at heart, and yeah, I've been downloading a lot of like erotica or like new adult romance books lately on my Kindle, and I've had an urge to read them, especially like friends with benefits sort of books. So it might be that I end up starting reading those. I've had some NetGalley books approved for like Christmassy sort of like chick flick ebooks, and I'm just in the mood for those sort of things. So I might read one of those as well, but these 3 books are the main ones I want to be reading from today, and yeah, hopefully I can. I'm currently off work ill with like we think it's a stomach bug because I do have nurses at my work, and they're like, but trouble is, because they work in a care home, you have to have at least 48 hours of clearance, and my stomach was horrible yesterday, and today it's been a little bit funny, but so yeah, so I'm off work until I'm actually better. It's unfortunate because I'm down on hours, and obviously I feel like I'm letting them down, and you know, I'm not being able to do anything, so I want to be a bit proactive and productive with my stuff by actually like doing some sort of reading. I've edited a video and I'm uploading it. I haven't done that in a while. I am filming an unboxing of all the recent books that are come in. I just got like the 2 that are coming in tomorrow, and then I can edit and upload that video. But yeah, that's it really. That's with all my reading. I'm really enjoying Scythe, I must admit, and like I say, I'm really enjoying it. Every Heart a Doorway. I love doing buddy reads. They do push me to read, so that's why I'm just like, yeah, I need to read Every Heart a Doorway because I'm buddy reading that along with Keisha. So yeah, that's it with my reading. Hopefully I can get some more reading done. You know, the sun's shining today, and I'm so glad I didn't put the heating on today, because I was like umming and ahhing because the other day it was freezing and I didn't put it on, and I was just regretting it so badly. So I'm gonna sit down now and try and do a little bit of reading. It's 10 to 2 in the afternoon. I haven't had anything to eat yet, but that's another thing. My appetite has just been all over the place, but I'll talk more about that in like my vlog side, because this is more about the reading. So I'm gonna head off now, try and get some reading done, then I'll probably get some lunch. I'll try and do as much reading as I can today. I might use my little timer as well, just sort of like get myself to read, hopefully, because I'm just so behind right now. So yeah, I'm gonna head off now, and I hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Hey guys, today is Friday the 18th of October, and I'm just gonna let you know about my reading. I am trying to vlog a lot better. I haven't been doing really well the past couple of weeks, and yeah, I'm not really going to go into too much detail. I've been unwell, I've had a breakup, and yada yada yada. So yeah, I'm just trying to get back on track. And today in the UK, it's pretty effing cold. The weather is all over the place. It's been chucking it down with rain. The sun's been out. We even had a bit of thunder earlier. It's so bizarre. So the book that I'm currently reading, actually, I did start yesterday, and that is What Magic Is This by Holly Bourne. It's the new and latest novel. It's a short read. It shouldn't take me long to read. I am literally on chapter 3, and yeah, I'm only like 20 pages in, but it's such a short read that this is the sort of book that I could read in a day, that sort of thing. So yeah, so I've got a video that I'm uploading as well, which is my reaction video to the July TBR from 2013, and so that's currently uploading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some reading until that video uploads, and then I'm going to play some online gaming with a friend of mine, and then who knows what's going to happen later. I would like to try and watch some Netflix at some point, because I need to catch up with Riverdale, and I need to catch up with 13 Reasons Why, the 3rd season. I haven't even started that yet, so you know, so yeah, bits and pieces that I need to do, but I need to get some reading done. So yeah, I'm in the mood to read. Actually, I'm in the mood to read, but I'm quite unwell, so I'm just sort of like going with the flow at the moment. So yeah, so I'm gonna head off now, and I'll do that, and I'll let you guys know soon what I got up to. Hello, it is the 20th of October today, and I'm here to update you on my reading. So I finished Heartstopper volume number 2 last night. I literally started and finished it, and I finished it within an hour. It was an easy, quick flick through, but it was an enjoyable read. I gave it 5 out of 5 Kit Kats. It was awesome. And yeah, so it's pretty good when you can literally just get a book and then read it straight away. I wish I was a fast reader, honestly, then I would be so moving through all of my books. But I'm not, I'm a slow reader, which is why I've only finished 3 books this month, and 2 of them have been graphic novels actually. 1 manga, 1 graphic novel, and the other one was a short read, the library book. So yeah, oh well, it happens. So my next read is a read that I've been currently reading. It's my buddy read with Keisha, who I'll link her channel down below, and we are buddy reading Every Heart a Doorway. She has already finished it. In fact, she's even read and finished the 2nd book in the series. So I'm like halfway through the book, and I was going through a reading slump the first couple of weeks of October. I'm only just starting to kind of pick up my reading again. I've kind of found my place. Let's just say that. So I'm going to read more of that today. And then I'm also still reading Scythe, which I've got right here. I've literally got that much left, 100 pages pretty much. So I'm going to see how I do with Every Heart a Doorway. If I'm really not like feeling it or anything, I'll try Scythe and we'll go from there. If I'm really not feeling those 2, I'll go on to a different book. This is the trouble, and this is how I end up with a big long currently reading list. But then if I push myself to read the books I don't really want to read, that's how I end up in a slump. So I'm not going to pressure myself too much. I've got other review books that I could read and stuff, so I'm not going to pressure myself. It's just going to be an easy ride as it could be. So yeah, so I'm going to head off now. I'm going to get some reading done, and then I'll speak to you guys pretty soon. Hello! Today is day number 22 of October. You're probably seeing a different sort of video because I'm in more HD because I've got a better phone. I got a Samsung Galaxy S10. I finally took the plunge and upgraded. Look, you can, oh wow, the camera is just amazing on this. Okay, so reading wise, haven't done any reading the past 2 days. Yeah, I've been bad. I've been procrastinating since being unwell so badly. I've been watching more TV though. I've been watching more TV, anime, catching up on TV shows, so it's not like I've done nothing. I've just, yeah, I've been really bad with my reading this month. So yeah, you guys are aware that I'm halfway through Every Heart a Doorway and I've got 100 pages left of Scythe. I don't really know what I want to read. I feel like I'm in a bit of a slump as well because part of me wants to read, but then I'm just like, you know what, can't be bothered. I feel knackered. I've only had about 4 or 5 hours sleep today, so I'm feeling quite tired, but I would like to get some reading done. So I'm thinking of using my timer. I know I've got the laptop on and I'm on CNCnet, but I can multitask. So it's 1 o'clock now in the afternoon, and I'm thinking actually, and I'll show you because I'm thinking of starting a new book. So come with me to my books. So I did put it on my TBR for this month, and it's a review book, and it's this one here, 3 Things I Know Are True by Betty Cully. Now this comes out next year in January, and it's a book that's told in verse, so I think it'll be easy to flick through and possibly a 1-day read. So I'm thinking if I get this out the way, I'll be well out of the way. I'll be sailing, mate. So I'm just gonna get a bookmark just to put in there because I think that's just what I'm gonna do, and it's a review book. I need to get it read. Cookie is awake. Just heard him. He is in his toilet. This is going to be really hard to show you because he is... Oh look, there he is. There's little Cookie. Hello. Hello, Cookie. Come say hi. Come say hi. Come over. Oh, hello, puppy. Hello, little puppy. How are you? How are you? Yeah, I don't want to see that. Okay, moving on. So that's the reading plan I got. So yeah, it's definitely going to happen. I'm feeling pretty confident about that. So I'm going to start that. Going to see how far I go. Then I'll get some lunch, and then might like vlog for you guys and let you know how I've done just before lunch. But I'm going to use my timer so I can just literally just read for like half an hour sort of thing and see how well I do sort of thing. I'm not hungry for lunch at the moment. I have been eating my lunch really lately at the moment, so like 2 to 3 p.m. So I'm all right. So yeah, I'm gonna head off now, do that reading, and I'll speak to you guys later. Hey everybody, today is the 30th of October and I'm here to update you on my reading. I haven't done any reading for the past few days because I've unfortunately been unwell with stomach bug and then a cold, and now I've got horrible stomach again, so who knows what I've got. I'm diseased, I swear. Like, my immune system is so bad. But as an update, I am going to get a couple of injections next week. One for my tetanus, one for pneumonia. Apparently my tetanus antibodies were low and they are the ones that fight infection, so it's probably why I've been getting unwell like throughout this whole year. My chest is really like congested. Just as I breathe in, I could, it just hurts so much. So just not winning at life really. So I did do a little bit of reading today of 3 Things I Know Are True by Betty Cully. This is a review book that I have received from the lovely Harper 360. I am not far from the halfway mark of this. It's a story that's told in verse as well, so it is quite an easy read. I could have easily read this in a day, but unfortunately where I've been unwell, I've had to like put it down. So this is really interesting book told in verse about this girl whose brother ends up shooting himself, and he's pretty much in a way in intensive care, like recovering, and he just sort of like, he can't talk and he can't function properly. And so this girl called Liv is pretty much looking after her older brother, and she pretty much is hanging with her older brother's like best friend, who's like their neighbor, Clay, and they play this little game like called 3 Things I Know Are True. And so they're literally just like, tell me 3 things about, I don't know, beavers or something, tell me 3 things about clouds, and so the other person has to tell them 3 facts about things. So that's why and where the titles come from. So it's really brutal, it's really emotional, it's really hard hitting, but I'm actually really enjoying it. So I'm looking forward to reading some more of that today. And yeah, so next of all I'm just going to get some dinner, which I'm just going to make myself a sandwich, and then I'm gonna probably watch like 1 episode of Friends, maybe, I'm not entirely sure yet. If not, I'll just do a bit of reading, and then I just want to chill for the rest of the evening just because I feel so shattered. And then when it gets to like 9:30, 9:45, I'm going to put my bin bags out because I'm going to wait until like literally the last moment before putting them out, because I always find that there's something that I've missed, or you know, I have tissues that I wipe my nose with, but near enough just when I'm moving from the living room to my bedroom, which is normally about 10 o'clock, I will just put the bin bags out and then I can settle down for the evening. So yeah, so that's the book that I'm currently reading at the moment. I am reading other books as well, but I'm mainly focusing on this one at the moment. So I do have Scythe by Neil Shusterman on the go, and I have Every Heart a Doorway as well. So yeah, once I finish this review book, I'll go on to one of those just to finish those. I need to get rid of the books I'm currently reading, and I need to get through the books that are on my TBR, but there literally is only like 2 days left of this month, which is today and tomorrow, so I need to start thinking about my TBR. So I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to film my Bookopoly for November, and because it's November, it's going to be a review book month. I need to get my review books out of the way, and hopefully I might chuck a couple of Christmassy sort of novels on there just to get myself closer towards the Christmas period that I could read like near the end of November. I'm actually really excited about my November TBR. I was thinking about participating in NaNoWriMo, but where I've been unwell, I need to start getting better, and then I'll be working more just so that I can get myself back into work again. So I will be far too busy to do NaNoWriMo this year, which is such a shame, but I need to start saving up money because next year I'm planning on like doing a bit more traveling, like especially hopefully the week of my birthday. That'll be really good as well. That's in February, so I've got that booked off. And you know, I'll be doing the show soon as well, and that starts, the first rehearsal starts like the 25th of November, so I'm going to be pretty much busy with that. So yes, I wanted to give you a quick update on my reading, and yeah, so I don't really know if there's any books I really want to put on my November TBR just yet. Like, I'm not entirely sure. I feel like I definitely want to put the illustrated edition of Goblet of Fire on the TBR. I really want to give that a read. And maybe Casey West's new book. I might try and put like my recent purchases on my November TBR, like Ninth House, maybe This Time by Casey West, The Wrong Side of Kai by Estelle Mascamé, and I've got Clipped Wings by Helena Hunting. I want maybe, but I've also got books that are on my list to read this year that I need to get through. So maybe if I just have like one of my choices on my November TBR. But like I say, I need to put review books on, so it might be The Wrong Side of Kai by Estelle Mascamé, because I actually did get that as an ebook, but I ran out of time to read it. So yeah, maybe that would be like my book choice. But also Goblet of Fire, like I love it so much. So, and I think I've got such an urge to read it that that will have to be my non-review book. But I might review the illustrated edition, to be honest, so then it could technically count, sort of thing. So yeah, so I don't really know what else I can sort of do in that sort of respect. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be filming my TBR for November, and that's why I was sorting out my ebooks from NetGalley and Edelweiss today, so that I can pick and choose from them. I will look at November releases, December releases as well, so that I can get a head start, maybe even January releases, who knows how it goes. But I need to get a crack on before the new year, just to get myself sorted with the reading. So yeah, so that's it for the reading side. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day from today, and I will speak to you guys pretty soon.